What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Carcast. I'm Chris Dobbs.
I'm Steven Austin.
And let's jump into the second episode of the Carcast, Senior Edition.
Senior Edition. Let's do it.
So the first car we can talk about is the new Lamborghini Huracan Tecnica. Got a picture here.
That's actually really nice.
So the Lamborghini Huracan Tecnica is a naturally aspirated 5.2-liter V10, 631 horsepower. It's pretty crazy.
Good.
Redline's only 150 RPM redline.
Really?
Which is crazy. So this is the last version of the Huracan, sort of.
So sad.
Before it goes to hybrid. Terrible. You remember when they were talking about going to fully electric?
Yeah.
Now they're only going hybrid.
That was like what, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago?
It was not long ago. This car is beautiful. It's got looks like the Lamborghini Sian.
Yeah.
Headlights. Got the looks like the Lamborghini. But this is great. And then let's talk about the Aventador Ultimae, I guess. I guess we're going to talk about that now.
So
The Aventador Ultimae is actually the last ever Aventador. Well, actually, that's not it. But there's another Aventador coming out, the new and improved Aventador coming out soon.
Really?
But we can't talk about that. That's the next episode. We'll talk about that in the next episode. But for now, it's the last naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12. The next one that's coming out is a hybrid V12. It's going to be crazy.
You know, the hybrid for the supercar is actually going to be really good, especially for gas mileage. It's going to be amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
But it is all-wheel drive, which is pretty cool. Super fun. It actually has the rear exhaust actually looks like the new and improved Huracan Evo. All the new Huracans.
I like it.
It's got that back end, and it looks like the SVJ a little bit. It's got an SVJ type feel to it.
I like that.
So let's go next to the brand new official McLaren. That's not the McLaren. That's not a McLaren. That is a.
There's the McLaren. Yeah.
So this is the new 750S, not the 720, 750. Which is.
So let me ask you this: what's so special with the 750?
So it is a twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8, 750 horsepower, 590 foot-pounds of torque. Auto paddle starts at a price of $331,000.
That's pretty pricey.
But you see the new exhaust and everything. It's got a little bit. It's now got two. It's now got two things. It looks like
I like what they did with the rims. You see the rims right there?
Yeah. So it looks like the 765 a little bit, the back end of it.
Right.
But more to the 720 look, and I feel like this will be a great looking car. It is already a great looking car, and I am excited to see this car in person.
Yeah.
Next car we should talk about is let's talk about the Dodge.
The Dodge. Let's do the Dodge.
Here you go. You talk about this one.
So, let's see here. Starting out, it's got a
supercharged 6.2-liter V8. Pretty crazy.
That is really crazy.
Also has 1,000 horsepower.
See, honestly, I thought it was 1,200. But you know what?
It's 1,000 horsepower to the wheels and is a full-blown drag car for the street. Like the Demon, but a little more crazier.
You know what's cool about it? I like how especially for this picture right here, I like how they did the fenders in the back and no fenders in the front.
That is pretty weird.
Yeah,
I like that.
Because they get more
so you got the
skinnies
in the front and the huge ones in the back, which is a total drag car.
Honestly, dude, I love the thick tires in the back, dude, especially for dragging.
But you know how much this car costs actually?
I'm guessing what?
$200,000.
I was gonna say 125.
So it has 91 octane, 900 horsepower, and 810 foot-pounds. Massive drag tires, only auto paddle, quarter-mile time of 8.61 seconds.
Wow.
Crazy. 0 to 60 in 1.66 seconds.
That's crazy.
1.6. I think let's next talk about the new and improved Audi R8 GT.
Audi R8. That thing looks pretty
awesome.
cool.
That thing looks
and you
awesome.
know what's crazy? So remember how last episode we were talking about the Dodge Hornet, how it looked like the Civic front end with the headlights? Same thing.
No, this car is a beast on the road and on and off the road. It has a 5.2-liter mid-engine V10 rear-wheel drive, 642 horsepower, 413 foot-pounds of torque, and 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds. The Dodge is faster than this.
That's crazy.
That is.
And that thing's rear-wheel drive, and this is what? This is also rear-wheel drive, right?
The didn't say. We don't have that. But it's probably rear-wheel drive, just because it's a Dodge and it's the.
Well, no, the Audi.
Yes, this is rear-wheel drive. The Huracan's all-wheel drive.
Right. Well, as it should be, because most Huracans and Aventadors and stuff like that are all-wheel drive.
Not all of them. There are rear-wheel drive Huracans in here.
Right. That's why I said most.
So, but
what I love most about these new Audis,
are the wheels.
I don't know, the canards, the rear bumpers, the spoilers on it,
So this
like going in
isn't a
stock.
stock Audi now. This is a Audi R8 GT.
Right.
It's a new insane one that they're building, and it is pretty insane. I think we got one last thing to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about those Nissan GTRs.
My favorite.
Look at those.
All these cars right here, beautiful. This is what it should be. And trucks, I love trucks. So, starting out, let's see here.
We can go one by one. Go one by one, go this way.
All right, I'm going to start with the R32, the red one in the corner. So, what's interesting about these Nissans, like from the R33, or from the R32 to the R33, it took the same amount of horsepower and torque.
That's crazy.
With the same engine and everything. They didn't change much. So, the R32 starts out at 270 horsepower, 260 feet of torque, with a 2.6 liter inline six.
That's crazy. And it is right-hand drive.
And it is right-hand drive, and so
all these cars are able to be right-hand drive.
Yeah, all of them are, because they're built in Japan. The R33, about the same thing. 276 horsepower, 260 feet of torque, inline six. But what's different about this one is the R33. It's got a twin turbo intercooler.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Honestly, in my opinion, the R32 looks better.
Yeah, I agree. Now, our other co-host would say the R33 looks better, but...
He's not here right now. He didn't get an opinion.
Yeah. Sorry, Jake.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
R34. This one has some upgrades. The R34 has 280 horsepower with 280 feet of torque.
Wow.
With an inline six, 2.6 liter twin turbo.
Ooh.
Not in the intercooler, but in the engine itself.
Now the big beast.
The R35. This is probably the fastest stock R35. Well, at least in, 2005, I think? 2007? Because that's not a 2017.
They came out with a lot of them.
The 2017 is going to be a lot faster, though. But this one right here, this one is 565 to 600 horsepower. It depends on when and what year it is. 467 feet of torque, and a 3.8 liter twin turbocharge.
Wow.
But what's amazing about all these GTRs, all of them are all-wheel drive.
And they're all upgradable.
Exactly.
Perfect.
And the R35 wide body, you've seen it.
I've seen it.
Amazing. Liberty Walk did an amazing job. The spoiler, the fenders, the canards, everything. So it's beautiful.
I think you should tell the people which one's your favorite.
Oh, man, you got to do me like that. Oh. From going down to it, it's not about speed. For me, it's about looks. The R34 and the R32 is great. But the one that I would want more would be the R34.
That surprised me. I thought it was going to be the R32.
Now, of course, the R32 is my dream car. But the R34 I would want first, because then I can customize that and then get the R32 and make that my daily driver.
So speaking of those Tokyo type of cars.
What do you got up your sleeve there, buddy?
Well, so you're looking at my wrist here. It said a Fuel Fest. And Fuel Fest was an insane event that we had. And you might have saw we had Cody on air.
In the studio.
In the studio. And I wanted to talk about it a little bit because it was a great event.
Which sadly I couldn't be there.
I'm sorry you couldn't come. I feel bad.
Dude, I feel bad for myself, man. I wish I could have.
So I got to do some drifting in some cars, and I got to see a whole bunch of cool stuff. And we also got to see Vin Diesel talk, which was great. But that whole
Vin Diesel number one.
That whole 2 days was insane, and I'm thankful for Cody and Fuel Fest for letting me do all that. And I'm
thankful for Cody for taking a picture with me.
I appreciate it.
But
On
before we end off, we would like to add that we have started our YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. So.
Okay, well, Boost Media. Go follow us at Boost Media.
Yes, sir. Because we'll be on there a couple times every now and then.
No, most of the time. That'll be all
most of the time. So even if we're not here, you can go follow us on there.
Go follow us there.
Thank you.
Peace.